All right. I can't believe I'm making this. I can't believe I'm making this video. Oh, man. Yo, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are watching this, you guys have just watched or played Life is Strange 2 Episode 4. And yo, it was... blew my mind. And when I say blew my mind, I mean just like the writing and the story and the soundtrack. Like, I've never seen it blend so well, so good in a video game ever before. I feel like this episode overall has just like solidified Sean being like one of my favorite characters ever, and solidified Life is Strange being my favorite video game series ever. Like, they were already on my list, but this is like, you're on the list that you're not moving. You're not getting swapped for anything else. You're not altering the position. This is like number one. I love this game. So let's get into this review, guys. Okay, overall, I loved it. This was just like, you know what I mean? It was just wow. If I were to rate it, which I can't, it would definitely be like 200 out of 10. This was just wicked. Like, playing it, you get so wrapped in the story, and oh my gosh, they had some moments where I was just choked up, I tell you. I was in here crying. This is like at what, 2 a.m.? I think I started playing at like 12, and this is like at 2 a.m. I was crying so much for Sean, and it was just, overall, it was just very well done. I just think that these writers, the people at Square Enix, at DOTNOD, have it out for Sean, because they literally make so many bad things happen to him. And as the person playing the game and like being a part of these decisions, you feel so more like emotionally attached to the moments and Sean as well. So you just had me fully involved in it, and I was just lost. Like, I'll let the video speak for itself. Okay, insert the clip right now. Oh my god, man, I hate this. I absolutely hate this.
So the Wolf brothers were split apart.
Oh, I just need to take a moment. That hurt. That really hurt. I was lost. I was absolutely lost, because this game, it perfectly shows what it's like to be a minority, and me being a minority as well, I just related to the scenario so much and the fear so much, and then you see it online all the time, but to actually be a part of it and be a part of the decision that led to it is just, it's just crazy. I want to get into actually like details right now, so excuse me if this is a bit longer than I expected, but this episode was just phenomenal. It's probably the best episode of season 2. It's probably the best episode of the whole series, like season 1 and season 2 to me. Alright, so let's get into the details of that. So starting off, we're in the hospital. I hated that they, again, think that Sean's a cop killer. Like, how did the cop die? Let's ask this question. You guys don't know? So how would a human do that? Oh man, but this guy is so brave, and he's out there to protect his brother, and that's what he was doing. He just told the truth without telling them that my brother has superpowers, like what the hell? And he was willing to face the consequences for his brother. And just to see that love over and over again is just heartbreaking, man. Heartbreaking. He was ready to go to jail. But also, what I like in the detail, Sean's mental state, like his mental being, you could see it just crumbling down when he's in the hospital and he's drawing. Not only is his eye, like, he, you know, did he lose his eye? Or I guess there was glass in it from episode 3, but I guess they performed surgery on it, so he's lost his vision there. They didn't really show his eye, but like you can just see that he just he's not the same, right? So it even affects his drawing ability. And I was just like, that sucks. Literally, they're just taking everything away from you. Your dad, your childhood, your adolescence, every normal thing, and now your ability to draw. I felt so bad for him. But you see him like look out the window and he's drawing just the view, right? And he's like, should I, like, you have the option to draw a prison or the staircase. And I was just like, I don't want you to feel so bad already than you do. So we're just gonna draw the staircase to heaven. But that better not foreshadow him dying, because I will literally, if Sean dies in episode 5, I will cry. That better not be staircases to heaven, because I swear to God, if you die, I won't forgive you guys. I won't forgive you guys. Anyway, moving on. So when it comes to like the decisions, they were really like, you could tell that it's gonna lead into some very, very big consequences. The fact that obviously you have to leave the hospital, but the way that you go about it, I already thought that the crowbar, I could have used, not the crowbar, the towel rack, I could have used that to open the window. But I don't know, I didn't do it. I didn't think that was possible, but clearly you can. I've seen other people play it. But I knocked out the guy and I was like, no, this doesn't add to the story that Sean is innocent. So I will go back and I will replay that so that I can fix that change there. And I'm just like, wow, you guys have my heart going, man. This game is so intense. And then when you see Finn, oh my God, when you see Finn in the hospital, I was like, I'm not talking to this guy. I'm not talking to this guy. This guy got us in this situation here. I don't forgive him. You just messed it up. You messed it up big time. Wake up, escape. We don't have time for this, and I don't care. And yeah, you messed it up big time. So moving on, to see Sean pursue getting to his brother at all costs is just, oh, it breaks my heart, man. Like, he stole the car, which adds on to his criminal behaviors, which is just like, you guys are just, there's no like saving grace that I can see for Sean. I don't know how they're gonna end off season 5. It's gonna be crazy. But anyway, so you steal a car, and then, oh my God, this part really got me when he's so tired and he just pulls over just to, you know, rest a bit. And these two guys show up and cause trouble. And when you got when you realize that there's like this racial tone to it, I was just like, oh shit. Because I knew it was gonna make me cry. I knew it was gonna make me so pissed. I knew it was gonna make me so upset. And here you go. And when it really got me was the fact that you have the option to, actually, before we get into that, I hate how it's like, it was so degrading to Sean, how they're asking him, what's this in Spanish? What's that in Spanish? And saying how, oh, you guys are taking over this place. It might be our official language one day. I was getting so upset. So I was just like, not responding. And then I think I told the guy to F off. Yeah, I think I told the guy to F off. And then you come to the point where the guy's like, sing for him, or basically you tell him off and you get beat up. I was like, listen here, I'd rather get beat up. And I was like, I feel so bad for Sean. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, Sean, but to sing for these racist ass people, no, that is so degrading. I can't watch that. Can't let it happen. I'm so sorry. That really got to me. That really got to me. I cried so hard. And then when you see Sean drive off and start swearing and yelling, oh, that hurt. Like, that really hurt. Oh, I just want to talk about that for a moment, because it's just so sad. Because if he were to fight back, it would just be the person it would just be, it would just, like, it's just such a racist, I'm just speechless, like, because that happens so much, and you hear that so often, and I hate hearing things like that. This is why I was crying in the first episode. And then for him to retaliate or do anything would just add to their story, add to their narrative that he's the one who... And then his just frustration, just screaming out. Oh man, you see, it's already getting me like worked up right now, because like playing that, and like when I finished the episode, I feel like that was like a lasting moment for me, and that just like, oh, that just stayed with me, because it really did hurt. Okay, then moving on, I feel like I'm rambling on, but this episode was just so good. I'm sorry guys. Then you find out where Daniel is, and oh boy, I already knew from my theories from last time that they were gonna do some supernatural, divine, Jesus has risen again thing with Daniel.
I get a hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Do you have faith in his power?
Yes. Testify.
I just knew it, and they did, and it's kind of bittersweet for me that when forms of media, movies, TV shows, video games use religion in this type of way, because it's like, it's so interesting to see how people will just believe anything, or just how people have like blind faith, or people use religion to I don't want to be insensitive, but like trick others, convert others, or lead others to do things. So it's kind of like it's on that fine line of just like, oh, this is so sensitive, but like at the same time it's like it's kind of real. It's kind of real. So I was just like, oh shoot, how are you gonna get Daniel out of this? Because he believed it too. He was the one who was getting tricked in his own power. And I was just like, damn, Sean, you're in it. Like, you're in a situation here. And then when you turn around and it's his mother there, I was just like, I knew she was gonna come. I knew she was gonna come, but just like the fact that she's there, and it's just like, wow, we're really gonna get some information now. But guys, this is another one of the moments that just had me just, oh, so upset, so angry, and so sad for Sean. Was that his mom was an asshole? His mom was an ass. Let that linger. Let that linger. I already knew it. Well, no, I didn't actually. In my theories, I said that the mom had to have left for a reason. Maybe she had powers too, and maybe she couldn't control him, so she left to keep her family safe. Nope. And then you told your parents, oh, please take care of them. They might come seek you out. Go seek out your kids. I don't understand how people bring people into this world and don't give a shit about them. I'm sorry. Trash. She was an ass. She literally, like... Here's the thing though. When Sean's asking her the questions, because she's like, oh, I want to help save Daniel. I want to help you guys out. It's like, where have you been? Where have you been? And then when Sean's saying like, you ghosted us, like what's the deal here? Like I need these questions answered. She literally had no excuse. She had no excuse, and that's where it hurt. That's when it hurt. She had no excuse. She said, I wasn't cut out to be a mother. I didn't want to have this fake life. I didn't want to pretend. I thought that was better off for you guys to leave and not pretend to be someone else I'm supposed to be. Oh my God, that I felt his hurt for him.
After I had Daniel, you were about 8, and Esteban's garage was getting busy. There was so much going on around me, yet somehow I just felt that my own life was just slipping away.
Pause for a second. Trash. You're trash. You are trash with a capital T. You brought life into this world not once, but twice, and you all of a sudden decided to switch up? Switch up. No.
I felt his hurt for him. It was just like you... It's just so sad, because like you have like this lingering question in the back of your head, and then to have it answered and it's not the answer that you hoped for. That hurts, man, to just feel ghosted by someone who brought you into this life, and then to have that anger all the time was just, ugh. And it also hits close too. I mean, coming from a single parent household and like having questions and like unanswered questions or unanswered thoughts, like I just relate to that so much, and just to see that interaction is just, it hit home. Really, it did. That was sad. I don't know. See, I'm rambling on with this. I'm rambling on. Alright guys, now before I keep rambling on, let's go to the favorite moments. And like, I love the interaction that Sean had with his mom. Like, she's, you know, trying to... it just... Because she was trying to like be the person that he knew that she was. Like, you know, the mother figure. And get his favorite burger. And he's looking at her like... Like, to me, that is so rude. That is so rude. You haven't been a part of his life for so long, and all of a sudden you just remember his favorite burger. He's just like that's so rude. If I was in her situation, I would just get him just a plain old burger. I wouldn't act like I've been this consistent presence in your life when I'm not. And then when she's holding his hand, like, I promise that we're gonna get him back, and he took her hand and put it back in her lap, I was like, yo, I relate to that. Relate to that. Don't act like you know me. Don't act like you can just, you know, touch me or try to connect with me on this level. We're not close like that. And I loved how he kept calling her by his first name, because that, like, you go, oh, it's just so sad. You go from being this mother to this absent person, and then all of a sudden you're just back in his life. No, that was wrong. And I loved how he got so upset with her that he had to leave the room, and then she came back, although she was being so candid. And I do applaud her being straight up honest, but like that hurt. I'm sorry, that hurt.
That's your loss.
I don't expect you to believe me, but I mean it.
Oh, I want to cry.
Whatever.
The dialogue was just so sad. Like, she was just being brutally honest. Like, I left. I had to go see the world, be this person on my own. And it's just like, you're a coward. That's what you are. You're a coward and you're a loser. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. How do you bring somebody into life, into existence, and then bring another person into existence and then be like, I quit? What? I was like, no. And I cried. I'm sorry, I cried. I cried at that moment again, because, like, I've never related to a character so much, so well, that I do with Sean. I'm sorry. Sean being a minority, going through issues that minorities go through, and then to be from a single parent household and then have this absentee parent. I'm sorry, it hit home. It was just tugging at my heartstrings so much, and I just have to applaud. I just have to applaud the voice actors for being great, but doing a great performance. The people who wrote the dialogue, the story, the music. I downloaded the music on my phone, and boy, it's like I'm trying not to cry every time I listen to it. Woo! But yeah, those are some intense moments for me. I feel like that moment, and then the ending struck out to me. Oh my gosh, this is like, I just want to say thank you to the people who created the game, because you guys have solidified me wanting to be a part of the games industry and get into game making. Because if I could give the same experience, like, you see I'm like rambling on and don't know like where my train of thought is going. If I could give the same experience to people that they have given to me, that would mean the world to me. Like that, I just want to just recreate this experience for other people as many times as I can. That's just great, because when you see how everything played out, and you see Sean not giving up, getting beat down mentally, physically, emotionally, it was hard. But then when you see how he kept rising up at the end, when he's not giving up, he's like, Daniel, I'm not giving up on you. I'm not going to leave you here. And you have to click for him to get up. I was like, Sean, get up. It's just beautifully written. It was just beautifully written. And I just loved how you going through those hard times at the beginning just improved Sean's character and your relationship with Sean, so that you could have that moment at the end. And it was just so sad when he finally got Daniel. Oh, it was just like a relief, because everything was just so intense. And then I loved at the ending how Daniel hugged him from the back of the car seat, and like their hands. Oh, I'm gonna cry again. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to theories and predictions so I can end this video before I start crying. Yo, this game, literally, Life is Strange 2, tissues not included, you will cry. Here is the closest location to get tissues. Cause like, I'm not ashamed that I cry playing this game. This is 3 hours of me crying. Alright? It's intense. Anyway, moving on to theories and predictions. I feel like episode 5 is gonna be the be-all, end-all. This is gonna be DOTNOD at their finest. This is gonna top Life is Strange 1, which is crazy. That ending was wow. This is gonna top every episode that we've seen prior in season 2. And it is gonna be some heart-wrenching stuff. But like, I don't know what they're gonna do, because I feel like everything is gonna catch up to Sean, because we were running away from the police. And then now we got in their clutches, and then now we're escaping again. So all the more they're going to be looking out for us. I feel like they're going to catch up to us before we get that border. And it's gonna be hard because I feel like your decision at the beginning, if you hit the guy who was guarding you or not, is gonna add to you being a cop killer. And it's not gonna go well. I don't feel like it's gonna go well at all. Like I pray, I hope that Sean and Dan have a happy ending, but it's like, how? I don't know how. Like, and how are you gonna do that in 3 hours? How are you gonna do that in 3 hours? And then now that they have their mom with them, and their mom, like, I don't know what her objective is, because she wanted to get Daniel out of that cult, and she wanted to, you know, help Sean. But it's like, are you gonna continue being that parent that you were meant to be? Or like, now that you showed that you were a mother to them, are you gonna continue doing that? Or are you just gonna like send your kids off to Mexico by themselves? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Everything is up in the air right now, and I'm glad. I honestly, I don't know where it can go, but I know for a fact I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, that has been my review. Let me know. I can't even talk. Let me know what you guys have thought of the season so far, thought of the episode, what your thoughts for episode 5. And until then, I hope to do like a whole 24-hour stream or as long as I can do of episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Life is Strange season 2 before episode 5 comes out. So stay tuned for that. And other than that, this has been me crying. I don't even know how to end this video. This is me just bawling my emotions out. I'm gonna end this video before I keep rambling on. Anyway, thank you guys for watching so much. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace. I'm gonna go cry. Yeah, I'm gonna go cry.